Ayo, what it do? Welcome back to a video of General Sports Club. Today we'll be going through a video which I like from a channel which I have huge admiration for, which is called GED Football, a channel which I think should have at least 1 million subscribers for the type of work they do and for the content that they provide on YouTube. Today we will go through a video which I do hope that most young bowlers do get to watch, as you have seen recent interviews from Kyle Walker detailing how playing against players with a high IQ, it's hard for even speedy defenders and physical defenders like him. So today this video speaks about how to play in pockets, as shown by Kevin De Bruyne. So essentially, what a pocket is the space between the defensive lines, usually categorized by, as we see right here, a square shape for the purposes of this video, but it's just the space in between the defensive lines. So the video will go through the types of pockets and how to play within those pockets. According to the video, uh, he has broken down the pocket into two spheres, the bottom and the top. The top will be, however, um, the one closest to where you're scoring, and the bottom will be the one closest to your defenders. So as you go towards the midfielders, that is the bottom, and as you go towards the last line of defense, that will be the top side. So yeah, um, so a warning is that when you are in the exact center of the pocket, you'll be faced. So it says you'll be checked by different directions. So it helps not to be in the center, but to move between the bottom and the top sphere. So if you're at the bottom, you'll be free from the defender surveillance and you can turn. So this is just an example. See how Phil Foden is scanning, meaning that okay. So when you play, when you play on the bottom side, you obviously play on the shoulder of the defenders, because you're playing in a field with fans and sometimes it's hard to react. These guys will find it hard to communicate with these guys right here. And also, secondly, it will be hard for them to leave their primarily positions to come and fill this space because of they have to look after their primary targets, which are the players close to them. Meaning that in most cases, you will have this real estate to turn and receive the ball freely. So yeah, that's a plus. Let's see how Foden does. Turns. Look, as I said, he's going to turn. His hands is up, but it's too late. Go to the next example. Progresses the ball down the field easily. Again, Phil Foden. Is again playing on the shoulder of these defenders. And with this real estate, then becomes a problem once he turns to the space. And this guy and his center back pairing cannot just leave this space to come here. So it becomes a crisis for them. Turns. and he progresses his team down the field. What I like here is that typically this is called, because you're defending so close to your box, it's called the low block. And essentially it's hard to find spaces when there's a low block. But because you are playing on the shoulder of these defenders, you are then able to manipulate and find the smallest of spaces to create something. Let's see how they do it. Patient turns and is able to now create a shot. So yeah, I will put the video link down below for you to watch the different scenarios in which you can apply uh, this skill and this understanding. I'm just going to react to examples per for the bottom, for the top, and for the outside the pocket. As I said, great video. So now top of the pocket. So essentially, where it is difficult to turn forward, but you have a wider angle and vision to bounce the ball to your teammates. So you get the ball from the center back and you play the oncoming players. So almost you are forming a third man triangle. One thing to note that when you're playing here, you're normally on the leader of these tough guys. So you really need to play one touch, or else it will be good night for you. GG's in the chat. But De Bruyne does it. Scans. Well, don't forget to see the scan. Scans again. Receive the ball. He knows what to do. It's very important for you to be proactive when you're playing in this position. uh, Look, if Kevin holds the ball for a second more, I'm telling you, this guy is on him. And that's just my thinking, that he holds the ball a second more, that guy is on him. He feeds the bounce to Foden, and they're able now to progress and find space again. Bounce, keeping position. Now Foden is playing the bounce. Look, look at this. Uh, Genius. Look, one bounce pass, one bounce pass eliminates 1, 2, 3, 4 defenders. So the whole line just by one pass from this guy. Truly amazing. Truly amazing. Yeah, and you progress forward. Let's look at the last example. Like, this channel breaks down the game so much better. So sometimes you need to drop outside the pocket. Uh, when the center back is under pressure from the opposing 9, the space for the 6 is then open. So you come and you play the 6. Okay, let's see. So Stones is under pressure. Foden comes. So you come in anticipation. Wow, smart. One thing to note here. So because of this video, we know that the ball is coming to this guy, right? But normally, when this guy receives the ball, in most cases, people will look to play a pass here or a pass to this guy. But one thing you should note is that most teams have what is called pressing traps, and most pressing traps are to the side. So some teams know that The minute this ball goes here, this guy will press hard here, this guy will press hard here, and this guy will press for the ball not to come back to him. And rarely, quite rare, you'll find this guy being marked closely by either him or him. So you're actually playing chess when you figure out this move. So watch, play, and they're out. They're too late to react. Look, it's as if I told you this guy is ready. He is ready to pounce here, but because they play the pause here, everyone is caught wanting. And that's how they're able to progress down the field. And he's late and is forced to make that challenge, which can be a foul or could not. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. This was a breakdown on one of the most videos which I like that teaches you how to play the pocket position like a pro.